Hi Stampers, this is Amy Whelan. Thanks for joining me today at amysinklings.com. Today's video tutorial is how to make this card, so come join me. This card was made with the stamp set 10 of cards. I also used the striped scallop thinlet in our Big Shot. And then the other item that I used was the Into the Woods Designer Series paper. So let's go ahead and get started. The base of the card is your standard 8.5 by 5.5 folded over. We can put that aside. What I did beforehand to save a little bit of time is I cut a piece of this Designer Series paper. It measures 3 5/8 of an inch by 3 3/8 of an inch. I also took a piece of Early Espresso cardstock, larger than that, and I ran it through the Big Shot with the striped scallop thinlet, and then I adhered the two together and trimmed off the excess brown. Now this is our fine tip glue pen, and it's what I would suggest when you're gluing something very intricate like this. It works like a dream. So again, this measures 3 5/8 by 3 3/8. Let me double check that. Nope, I take that back. This measures 3 1/2 inches by 3 1/4 inches. This cardstock, goodness gracious, Amy, this piece of Early Espresso measures 3 5/8 by 3 3/8. I've got that straight. Fabulous. So let's go ahead and put that together. Alright, so just a little bit of dab. Now look, isn't this Designer Series paper beautiful? Ah! It's like I love both sides of it, and I hate to cover one side to use the other because they're both so pretty. Alright, so we can go ahead and adhere that to the base of the card as well, using a little Tombow, my all-time favorite, and we'll put that here. Okay, from that same Designer Series paper, I cut this strip, and this measures 3 5/8 of an inch by 1/2 of an inch, and we're going to go ahead and put that on as well. This Designer Series paper, Into the Woods, is in our current holiday catalog. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to be sad when it expires at the end of the catalog. Alright, so we've gotten most of the base done. Now, one of the features that I love about our 10 of cards stamp set is this little squiggly line. This has fabulous greetings too, naturally, since it's the stamp set that goes along with our 10 card kit that's featured on the cover of our current annual catalog. But this is a stamp that I'm going to be using, as well as the hello greeting. So let's go ahead and get some Early Espresso ink, and I'm going to ink this stamp up. And let's see, I think I had the scallops going down. So I'll do the same here. I'm just going to go right up to it, up to the DSP, like that. And then we'll take the hello, and we'll go right underneath it, like this. I love these photopolymer stamp sets, don't you? You can see right through them, and you can tell exactly where you're going to stamp. Now, the one thing I did want to show you was how I made this flower. I took a piece of crumb cake, and I believe this is called the Pansy Punch. If that's not correct, I will put the correct name on the screen. Oh, take my Early Espresso ink back out, and a little bit of sponge. This is one of our sponges that I cut down to 1/4 size. I've had these sponges, I'm not kidding, for years. I just keep rinsing them and reusing them. That's why it's stained all different colors. Alright, so I added a little bit Early Espresso ink on the side. And then, now that it's all nice and pretty, we're going to crumple it all up. Oh, yes, that's what we're going to do. Crumple it all up, just to give it some texture and make it look a little more organic. And then we're going to undo it. Yeah, that's really hard for me to do too, to mush that all up. Ugh. Okay, then this is the Petal Pansy Punch, I think. Oof, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to put that on the screen as well. And I'm going to punch out a little one with Daffodil Delight. And I'll take our bone folder and just kind of curl the leaves like that. And now we can assemble the flower together. This is one of our metal rimmed pearl embellishments. I'm going to put that right in the center. Is that in the center? Pretty, yep, perfect. Then I'm going to attach that to this using a glue dot. And then I will attach, the flower using a Stampin' Dimensional. Now this particular card was designed with the current Can You Case It challenge. I'm one of the design team members of Can You Case It. This week we have a color challenge using yellows, neutrals, and browns. And we post our weekly challenges on Sunday. So check back with us at canyoucaseit.com every Sunday to see what the challenge is, and we would love for you to participate and to send in your design as well. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you don't currently have a Stampin' Up! Consultant, I would love to help you out, help you acquire some Stampin' Up! Product. I can be reached at amy'sinklings@gmail.com if you'd like to reach out to me and speak to me directly. But of course, my store is located at amy'sinklings.com and it is always open. You just use the Shop Now button. Thank you so much for joining me. Come again soon. Bye-bye.